today is day 299 of the year of streaming and learning to code. We are continuing on with project number 4, Magic 8 Ball. And wow, Kat, you are just... How are you doing this evening? You're good? Yeah. You excited for project number 4? We actually get to start building the Magic 8 Ball. Should be awesome. You're standing on basically everything, right? I mean, surprisingly, your toes aren't on the keyboard. They're dangerously close, but your toes are on our phone, which is where we have chat. So you can move. No. That was not an invitation to lay down on the escape key. Absolutely not. Cat. Your paws. Hey, no. Oh my god. Just stand. Be a regular cat. We're gonna move you. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, buddy system. Yeah. Oh, there you go. We'll need to readjust the mic and possibly the webcam, but let's see how we're doing. Oh my god, no, cat. Just let us set up our stuff. We just want to get things done. At least let us get into coding some stuff before you fully sabotage everything. I think like a 5 to 10 minute grace period without sabotage would be completely reasonable. You keep smacking the webcam with your tail. We can all see it shaking. No. Hey, psst, oh, that wiggly fingers. Psst, hey, feline, quadruped, acknowledge me. Psst, you suck, cat. 1, 2, 3, and again. Who's in the air? Yeah. You're in the air. Flying kitty. Oh, so much. Okay, so. What are we looking for? In like 4 minutes of sheer hell, right? Tiny cat, if you could just hang out on the bed, let us figure out what we're doing. Oh, yeah, you love having your ears scratched. Best day ever, right? Good. Okay, hopefully. No. Princess, hey. Shh. Yeah, look, just, no. Oh my god, you're ridiculous. Okay, if I move these, will you quietly chill there? Is that a thing? Can we come to a compromise? There. Oh, okay. Or just put your whole arm all the way across all the volume keys. You just really want... I get it. You want your face rubbed, and you want to stay here on the desk. Cool. That is a thing. We can do that. We're just gonna pretend you aren't there, little cat. Okay. Oh, he is right here. Hey, careful. You've got claws. I've got your hand. We're holding hands, little cat. Here, show the world. Me and you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's us. Dee. Okay, I think it's fair enough for us to dive into coding stuff now, right? I think so. Let's, is that you at all? Who knows? Hopefully that's fine. And, as far as mic things go, that's about as good as it's gonna get. Let's do this. So, once more, from the top, Magic 8 Ball stuff. We need our example of the project, which is here. And then we also need our code, which is completely blocked by Little Kitty. Oh, you moved your head. Thank you, cat. Paste. Ta-da, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Is that good? That's kosher. That's golden. I think that's golden. All right, Magic 8 Ball. Insert question here. Are we gonna make any progress tonight? Are we going to make any progress tonight? Ask. I don't know about that. Dear God, it's like this Magic 8 Ball knows exactly what's going on. Damn, damn, damn. Yesterday was just as brutal. Alright, so that's what we're shooting for. Here, we've got our input field, we've got our submit button. Now we actually need to do stuff with it. Don't really have a whole lot going on as far as CSS, and we have a blank slate for our JavaScript, which is where I'm hoping to make the most improvement today. I think it was a tie kind of between the JavaScript and the CSS, mainly because of the animations. I'm not sure. See the flipping that's occurring? I don't even know where to begin. I don't know if I'm supposed to like download an image or if all of this spawns from CSS. I'm not sure how much time and effort to commit to the Magic 8 Ball itself. I think I can just create the 8 Ball all within CSS. That'd just be a circle or two and a number. Maybe it's easier to just download 2 images. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it's just 2 images. And then the text changes as an overlay when we do a hover event. I'm still, even though we set up the basics yesterday, I'm trying to find that next step where we can really dive into just building out the functionality of it. Although we can do that now. Basic CSS and basic functionality. We'll figure it out. Let's read through some of the instructions. This is, after all, only day 2 of this project. Okay, so allow the user to ask a question, return a random response from the Magic 8 Ball. Specifications: your HTML page should include a text input, check, to allow the user to ask a question, and a submit button. When the user types a question, type, and click submit, you will randomly return a response from the Magic 8 Ball. Dum dum dum. Here's some possible responses, but be creative with it. All the good, tried and true sort of responses. Display the Magic 8 Ball response to the user. Be creative with how you display the response. After n seconds, remove the Magic 8 Ball response, clear the input field, and allow the user to ask a question. Extra credit, add the basic client-side validation to the text input to ensure that the user has not left the field blank and that the input ends with a question mark. Try using promises to ask the Magic 8 Ball a question and then reset the response after n seconds. An example of this promise chaining might look like the following. Tiny cat, you're moving the mic. You're just rolling around in your nappiness. Oh, you're so good, though. Look at you. Just nestled right up against the keyboard. You're so damn sleepy that I'm going to take a photo of you because I can. Yeah, look at that. You're a cat. Awesome. Awesome. These are all golden. Golden, don't mind me. Just, you know, minor cat break. Just taking photos of little kitty. Doing my thing. Yeah, you're a cutie, aren't you? Covered in fur and full of confusion and sleepiness. You're a cat. You're a cat. You're a cat. You're a cat. You are a cat. You are a cat. You're a cat. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna bump the brightness and share that with the world. Oh, yeah. Awesome. See? Let's go over to OBS. Just we can all... Here, that's her. Good kitty. Good little... Ah, Claus, you're still very awake for a sleepy cat. Okay, well, we're just gonna let her rest peacefully, apparently, because that's what she prefers to do right now. Let's change the brightness on our phone back down to something less searing. Good. Okay, there's that. Back into chat. Beautiful. This is... I can see why the Magic 8 Ball said we weren't going to make any progress. Or unlikely to make progress tonight. Functional stuff. What am I looking for? I am looking for the following. I don't even know where to begin. 8 Ball. Just code anything at all. Just start with a function. Name it anything. Okay. Function. If I hit enter, will it do something? Nope. Does nothing. That cool trick doesn't work in Atom like it does in the HTML documents. The more you know. Deep 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 deep. Deep 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 deep. Function. There will also be like a... I think it's document dot get element by... Yeah, I thought it would have auto finished. Maybe we're missing stuff. Jump the gun. All I can think of is the add click event. Dot something. And then I could have sworn it was either more nonsense with parentheses or curly braces. You just need to double check our code. That's what we're gonna have to do. What do we actually want to occur? Let's break down... Oh dear lord, not that, just this. So, do. Oh, there is like a to-do thing. To do. Enter. Cool. When we take our code, we need to just break the instructions down and what we're going to code into regular human speak. Let's see. We need to take... Tiny cat, why are you so active? Whoa, what is with all the licking? Hey, if you're gonna do kitty cleaning things, go over onto the bed. I know you're excited to be on the desk, but let's consider moving yourself. Team effort. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. Okay. Hey, kinda 808. Freetutorials.us, the complete React web developer course, 2nd edition. You actually want to use JavaScript skills for something. That would be cool. Click on the link. Fascinating. For 18 sections, you'll learn React, Redux, React Router, Webpack, Babel, testing with Jest, Enzyme, app debugging, app deployment, Firebase, authentication, Git, GitHub, ES6, ES7. Didn't even know ES7 was a thing. And many more tools. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Mental note for the future. Something to look forward to. Thank you for that. Kinda 808. What were we trying to do? So we've got the basic stuff set up. We want to take that and we'll have stuff. Little kitty, no, no, no. Oh my god. Is that okay? So Tover added that one. Sorry, it's just I wasn't. It's already. I mean, it's not super late, but it's definitely the end of the day. It's 11:25. It's 23:25, depending on where you are and how you reference time in the world. But the little kitty, no, 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 that was perfectly timed. So, anywho, good, good. Let's see what should be the first thing that we want to tackle with our function. I think the main function, the bulk of it, we don't really see. The last couple ones we've been dealing with random. We still need a random number or like a random breakdown. For the responses, we do need a random breakdown. This is why we're going to do our to-do list. What we need. 1, kind of 808 easy. Get the response. Oh, okay. So see, responses. Good place to start. Use math.random. All right. See, let's everyone follow kinda 808. Good, good. And Justine QQ. Justin. Definitely Justin. Lol. Also hey. Then use alert to print it out. Noted. Noted. We will alert. Those are going to be our first 3 steps. 1, 2, and 3. That'll just be our mental or our visual micro guide for now. Something basic to focus on. 1, responses, setup, responses, 2, math.random. Okay, okay, and then 3, alert to print it out. Really? Is that what it would be? I thought alert throws up the pop-up window, like a separate window. Maybe it doesn't need to be a full pop-up window, but something to that effect. Printing out. Print flash alert. Nice, nice. These can all be commented out. Ta-da! Now, responses. We can change them. We will change them to be more creative and personal to us in the near future-ish. I just kind of want to have something to hold in the meantime. I don't know if I want to drag these over now or if I should set stuff up. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm thinking of setting up a switch case. Is that weird? Is that wrong? To set up a switch case in this scenario? It is, maybe it isn't. Here's a hint. Cases. Switch case. Awesome. Bitchin'. Okay, so our hunch was right. Time to get hunchy. What if I want the switch case in the function? I probably do. But for some reason, I'm going to set up the switch case outside of the function. Because, well, because it's a Thursday, and why not? Which... Do I have to say case? I totally forget if I have to do that. Maybe it's switch in the thing. Which... Response... Or answer. Ooh. Answer. That's shorter. Answer. Maybe it is switch case. Sure. I totally forget. I should remember this. Just it's been... well, what? A month now? Yeah, because we started the projects in October. And now we're towards the end. It's been a month since we've had to use a switch case of any sort. That's okay. That's okay. We can look for refreshers. In the meantime, case equals blah. Fuck. Math.random. Answer needs to be the random answer. Our answer? Rancer? That's not a good variable name. So here we'll need this initial function should house math.random. Math.random. Oh, and I should remember all this stuff. We've had to use it for the last two projects. Rookie move, Steven. Forgetting things. Typical. Alright. Math.random. Do we put math.random inside math.floor? I'm pretty sure that's what we were doing before. Math.floor. This is getting weird and inception-y. We're going deep. And stuff gets multiplied. There's like min, and there's max, and this has min and max, which are also going to be variables outside. God, this is tragic. We're going off. Trying to go off memory. You know, I was hopeful by day 299, although it's only been a month of us doing projects like this, that it would have been sunk in. I'm sure if I had been doing projects from the start, day 299, all of this stuff would have been hardened and ingrained into our memory. Nope. Not for Steven. Had to do with the hard, confusing one. Min and max. Hey, Mr. Demon Wolf, hosting us. Thank you, Mr. Demon Wolf. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yes, we meet again. Going to... Yeah. Mr. Demon Wolf. You know what? I spelled math.floor very, very wrong. Because it's late. Let's just go ahead and look at our last project and open something up. Because I think that would be extremely helpful. Open. Should we... Oh, been... The coin toss or the number game? I think number game, because that had an input field in our JavaScript. And beautiful. So, it was return and random, and we should give these things names because that's important. Cool, cool, cool. So, once more from the top, math.floor, math.random times. That's right, math.random just does its thing. And then we multiply it by this. There we go. I knew it was something because math.random does 0 to 1, not inclusive. So it never quite reaches 1. Math.random. Return math.floor, math.random times min. What was it? It was min plus max? And max minus min plus min. Max minus min plus min. Those values. I'm trying to figure out the scale at which the randomness should be broken down. I feel like it should be based off responses. Like, if we only had 3 responses, we could break up, 1 to 9, and do, like, 1 to 3 is the first answer, 3 to 6, the second, greater than 6 is answer C, or the third response. But here, we're gonna have a stack of responses. Maybe 2 per each? We'll see. Mr. Demon Wolf, is wifey sleeping or something because the lights are off? Yes, yeah, she's been passed out for like 40-ish minutes now. We kind of got a slow start. She passed out just before we went live. But yes, that is exactly why the lights are off. Kinda 808. Wait, I overthought it. It's honestly 3 lines of code. As in... this bit is 3 lines of code. Variable response, emptiness, response in here, variable answer, math.random, responses, alert answer. Oh, interesting. Huh. I thought there would be a lot more hell tied to it. Tiny cat, don't you destroy our code. I know it's not pretty to look at, but it's our code, damn it. Oh, look at you. Oh my god, no. Right-clicking. Toes of destruction. No. Hey. You came here. This is Steven's desk. Oh my god, and now you're assaulting the mic. Just stop it. Oh my god, everything's highlighting. Nobody move. Cat. Go. Oh my. Look, I know you love scratches, but this is a highly deadly... You're so furry. Look, just go be loved on the bed. Oh, collect your thoughts. Everything's gonna be great. So the short version of the 3 lines of Mr. Demon will sleep. Kitty love. So furry. Can't you pick a nap spot? You damn quadruped. Who's scratching your ear? I know we're sending mixed signals. We want you to leave, but we keep scratching you. I don't know what I want either. Except for your love, tiny cat. God, you are just like a furricane like no other. Brutal. Can we move your toes? Just Why are you determined to rest against the webcam? Gonna be listing. Did we never adjusted the OBS stuff, did we? Yeah, no, we're okay, we're here. Floating in the dark. Of course we are. Oh, cat. You're just brutal. Mr. Demon won't. Wow, so much fur on my phone, dear. My life. Mr. Demon Wolf, your kitty loves to mess with stuff. Yeah, she is the destroyer of worlds. She's also really good at napping. So, those two things, destruction and napping, those are her strong suits. Don't hurt kitty. Love the kitty being hard. Hey, Langley UK. Math.random doesn't quite work like that, kinda 808. I don't know if that was like an explicit math.random for responses in his answer. I think that may have been just more of a summary, because I assume the variable responses equal blah responses in here would be the switch case that we are contemplating setting up. But yeah, and as far as math.random goes, I'm just going to follow the same song and dance that we've been doing the last couple rounds. Again, I'm trying to figure out a good range. Maybe 2 to 3 numbers per responses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's good. What, times 2? Make that 14. I guess we would need to do 1 to 15 for it to be 1 through 14. I just don't know if 2 is too slim or small of a range. I guess proportionally it really doesn't matter. But we could do 3. We could do 3. Yeah, because that's 7. 7's a good number. 3's also a good number. We'll do that. 7 times 3, so 21. That means we'd want 22. So let's do 1 to 22. No. Yes. Wait. 22. Trying to do math late at night. It's deadly. Math.floor.min.blah. Function random. Good. Does that look about right? It does to Steven. Variable random number. Oh, we can even use the same kind of stuff. God, I just want to copy my old code. But that's bad. Not bad, but I need the practice of keying this stuff in. Variable R number. I feel like there's a quilt of kitty fur on my tongue. It's just... It is not pleasant. I'm really trying to just knuckle under and pretend like that sensation isn't there. And the worst part, that quilt of fur is at like the back of my tongue. So I feel like it's whenever I talk and my tongue moves, it's like partially being swallowed and not. Hopefully that's a decent visual for everyone. Langley UK, assuming responses was an array of strings and you wanted to do it in one line variable, select a response math.random responses.length blah 0. Oof. I don't think I'd want to be that guy, to be honest. I kind of I still like the, again, even if it isn't the most efficient, I think I'm still in the learning phase where I benefit from like seeing the stuff happen, like broken down into the larger chunks. Even if it's kind of clunky and not really sleek, just kind of a easier visual for me to grasp onto. Mr. Demon, math, right? Yeah, I agree. Math on stream does not ever end well. Langley UK, BDX Inc., if you had an array of responses, what is the lowest index and the highest index? The length of the array. And then those happen at random. Oh, Langley, that's so clever. I guess I could do an array. I was just gonna do switch cases, or a switch case for the response. I guess I could have a little farm of responses and string all the strings together. Been a while since we've done a for loop. We could just drop the math.random into the for loop. Interesting. So I'm totally blowing this out of proportion by doing this and then setting up a switch case beneath it with all the different cases and answers. I guess this is far out of budget, all things considered. This would be kind of a pain to look at versus doing a quick, easy, friendly array of variable responses. Which guy do I want to be? Leaning, this seems so much easier. Obviously, this is the messy version of this little plan. Nope, 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 nope. One of these will work. These will work. Yeah, good, good. It's a lot of red, but it's still... We're getting the point across. Tough call. Although really it would be within curly braces, not just floating there in aimless frustration. I think it would be substantially easier to set up versus case, you know, less than or greater than blah, you know, 3 or some like that, and the next one. Okay, okay. Yeah, Langley's right. Magic 8 Ball doesn't care about the question, just a random answer every time. Asking the same question twice could produce different answers. No, very, very true. Very true. Good morning. Toasty, hey, age-restricted stream? Well, you know, for the occasional, thing. I don't know. There's not really a lot of rampant swearing, but it happens. Just an initial pre-warning. Especially when little kitty tries to destroy shit. That's... Graysall. Hey, and Graysall. Langley UK depends on if you have a magical 8-ball or not. Yeah. So far, all the answers that we've gotten from Topher's demo Magic 8-ball have been spot on for the questions we've asked and the answers it's given us. Perfect comedy material. So we're going to set up an array, which wouldn't be curly braces. And again, we will do our own responses that are unique to us, but in the meantime, we're going to do kind of default stuff. I think the default answers are just a good placeholder in general. Where is the other? God, we haven't had to do a regular bracket in God knows how long. How to do this most effectively, and there is still so much fur on my tongue, you cat. He's just napping here. She didn't even wake up. Good, good. Okay, let's do this. Don't mind me. Hold on, Tiny Tiny crisis, just a moment. Dee 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 dee. Alright. Crisis averted. Dee 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 doo 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 doo. Grace all depends on if you magic 8-ball. Grace all age restricted for sexy code. Mr. Demon Wolf. Alright. Langley, about to go to work. About the random number. Notice you take a minimum and a max array, blank, object, curly braces. Right. Langley, if you had an array, what is the lowest index? And would that ever change? It'd be 0. Right? Yeah, it'd be 0. Is that okay for doing math.random, though? Blank minus min plus 0. I guess that's okay. Yeah, 0 can be included. 0 can be included. So much for... I wish we had somewhere to rinse our mouth out, but we're just... I just swallowed cat hair, I'm pretty sure. Are the objects with 0-based keys arrays? We still need to build out our little response chain. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How are we gonna do this? Let's do 1. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that's tragic. I was really hoping like to tear down, but that didn't help anybody. 1 and comma. Wait, comma or semicolon? Commas. Quotes and commas. Quotes and commas. Quotes and commas. Quotes. Son of a, not inside. And commas and putting the test responses inside. D D D D D. B D D D D. D D D D D D. D D D D D D. The last one doesn't need anything. So now we can take these and we're shoving X and paste and comma and stuff. D D B D D D D. Responses equals blah. Yeah. That's okay. Probably not. Cutting out, probably not. Highly likely. Pasting in, highly likely. Certain, and I don't know about that. I don't know about anything. That's what the last 299 days have revealed. Just deep confusion. Okay, here we go. That's as good as life is ever gonna get, considering this particular array of stuff. So we have an array. When we have an array, we'd like to do... What if I can do a for loop in this instance? For blah variable I... What's going down in chat? If you had an array, what's the lowest index? Traditionally 0. Would that ever change? Not to my knowledge. Are objects with 0-based keys arrays? are objects with zero-based keys. So an object variable thing equals thing 1 colon stuff thing 2 more stuff. I guess that could be quotes. So the question are objects with zero based keys arrays. Depending on your perspective, maybe? I guess if we did the length of thing, we could get 0 and then return the value. Toasty. Numeric keys will always be converted to literals in object. Numeric keys will always be converted to literals in objects. Oh. Langley UK Graysol. Nope, as they don't have the same constructor. Arrays extend objects. Graysol. Langley, good to know. Okay. Good to know. Let's destroy that. Continuing on. Oh, little kitty, it would be so great if I could actually leave my phone on the desk in front of me, but you're busy napping up a storm. So, 4I equals, I guess, starts at 0. Wait a second. I don't know if I'm going to be using a for loop. I know I've got this. I know I'm going to end up using math.random up here and floor and stuff, and min can be the length of something. We're going to get there. Maybe it'll just be the length. Maybe it's just length 0. I haven't had to do a length for an array of anything, and the 280-ish days preceding this, it was always with for loops. So let me shake off the rust of my array lengthening. God, that doesn't sound good. With my for loop exercise. Like reconnect all the dots again. Variable, no. I is less than. It will stop when blank responses dot length. Yeah, that's what we should be hunting for. Responses dot length. When it's shorter than that in total. And I plus plus. We don't need to be looping through this at all. Again, this was just to shake the rust off. So responses in length. If we wanted something, we needed to find a specific thing. We could do responses. It would be responses I, right? I. Or no, it's responses dot length. Crap, is it responses I or responses dot length I? We did all those challenges. We should know. We should know. Extinct responses for each response to the object. What is the for loop going to be used for? We don't need to iterate over the responses. If random equals I. I see. Oh, yeah, for me, just shaking off the, yeah, it's just me realizing what to do. Because here, whatever the correct version is, I can just take, cut, responses, although if I am going to be using these variables, then it should probably be after this, or responses should be higher up. Cut. There's that. That way it knows what it's referencing. So, crap, is it dot length 0? Or... fuck. Well, it'll always... whatever it is, it'll always be 0, and then the max will always be whatever the max of just the length is. Like, I don't need to specify it. It'll always be 7 or 9, whatever the last one is. 22. So the first one will always be 0. The last one will always be itself. Langley UK, if it's 0, it's 0. Yes. Yeah, definitely. I just want to make sure. Do I need the dot length? I think it's just... Toasty, length is not an array, but an integer. So you can't reference length like an array. Okay, and so that does answer my conundrum. Noted. Noted. Okay, so that's good. 0 will be the minimum. Length with that. And continuing on. There is a response. There is responses 0 dot length. That would be the length of the first element. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Of the string. How many characters are there? Langley UK responses 0 will be the first item in the fiction. Oh crap. You're right. That's just going to be the string. So that's what you were saying. It's just 0. It's not code at all. It's just 0. Oh. Neat. Okay. It's late. Stevens aren't good late. It's like gremlins. Don't feed or get the gremlins wet after midnight. Just let them be. The instructions aren't difficult. Okay, so there's that. Jesus. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. So we can still keep random number, or in this case, random answer or response. I kind of like random answer. In fact, instead of responses, I think I'm going to do answers. Random, single answer and random answer. That's better. We'll do answer dot length. Okay. We can get rid of our unnecessary for loop. This will be the following: random, min, and mix. Not mix, max. Random, min, comma, max. Followed by No. Be still. Console log. Dot. R. Answer. Think. Good and good. Yes. Okay. Crisis mostly averted. Grace, all Stranger Things just came out. Oh, Stranger Things. Let's stop the stream and watch it. That sounds like a great idea. Wow, way to derail the focus, Grace all. Good thing we aren't trying to build an empire. Hey, Steven, shiny object. Go fetch. uh, okay. Interesting. Good, good. Alright. No, we'll keep forging ahead. We're only forging ahead and not stopping to watch Stranger Things, the second season, because we're 299 days deep into this journey. So, alright. Let's see. Oh, we were going to check our developer console. The JavaScript console, technically. Save. Views. Oh, over here. View. Developer. JavaScript. And refresh. Oh god, they're pissed. Okay, so line 16. Black Magic 8 Ball not defined. Oh, because we have a terrible issue with spelling things correctly. Fuck. Damn. Save. Refresh. Ah, 4. It's alive. We don't exactly know to what end that 4 means, but it's gonna be something. So that means... Wait. Oh god, I can see it. It means the thing. Is it wrong? Okay, question. I think I know what to do from here. So that means if it gave us 4, it would be, so we have 0, technically, because an array. 1, which is the second, but we all know how this goes. 2, 3, and 4. It's certain. So that would be answer, because we changed it from responses. So it would be along the lines of answer. Our answer. See, so this is my question. Our answer. Is it better? This is kind of from just the developers who have experience question, or anyone. Maybe someone accidentally stumbled in here and they just have a preference themselves. Maybe they're from the knitting section of the creative portion of Twitch, but regardless, better to do answer with our answer and pull in the 4, like so, or is it better to try and take this and cram answer into the front of it and have some weird janky Frankenstein one-liner nightmare that we're just trying to work with? This seems a little sad and concerning to me. I guess it's not as terrible looking at it now that I've got it in the brackets. But is it better to do this, line 20, or line 16? I don't think we're saving a lot of time by doing this. But that's just a thing. Response to 0 be first I stream. Well, why stop stream? Easy subscriber money. Yeah, right. Eventually, hopefully, fingers crossed. Grace all. In your case, it really doesn't matter. That looks fine. Okay, yeah. Again, I know our projects are sort of on the smaller side right now, just to help us grow and understand the basic principles. One of the main things is we've basically been using exclusively IDs on the HTML side instead of mixing in leveraging classes and IDs only when needed. We've had such small applications where we can use IDs for the entire HTML doc. So I figured it's the same kind of boat here, really up to preference. And if that is the case, I think I'm going to just do this. I think. Maybe not. You know what? I don't think we are. Let's live dangerously. Let's do this. Cat, watch your face. Yeah. He's still napping on the keyboard. Save, save, save. Let's refresh. What happened when we call it again? Fresh. Ha ha! Highly likely in your face, planet Earth. Suck on that. Yeah. Highly likely your mom. Okay. Good. Kick it down or not, Steven. So we were victorious. Awesome. Awesome. Good times. Are other developers this amped and excited when they have such small feats? I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm pretty sure I'm only excited over these basic things because I've invested so much time into toying with the basics that now that I'm starting to like do these somewhat realish projects that are far more worthwhile than just the tutorial things I was tinkering with. It just each tiny bit of success feels like a huge victory. Regardless, when something works out, it's fantastic. Okay. Raysol living dangerously. Monkas. Langley, UK. Math time, people. Wait, wait. Oh, did I do something wrong? If min is always 0, what is the formula at 13 reduced to? We're heading into dangerous territory. What is the formula? Reduced to math.random. So we have max, whatever max is. In this case, it's 7 minus 0. So we've got 7 plus 0. So that's just 7 times random. Wait a second. Wait a second. No. It's not minus and then add. It's inside the parentheses first, then multiply, followed by plus that. So 7 times whatever random, somewhere between 0 and 1, gives us some scary number, plus 0. I don't know. That maybe I am overthinking things. Of course I'm overthinking things. Raysol, yes, it's always fun to get things working. Okay. Good, good. I'm learning ML, and I got excited because I wrote a simple sorting algorithm. Awesome. If you're curious, dpaste. Awesome. Wait, min is not always 0 anyways. Oh, is that the issue? That min isn't always 0? Or that it's overridden because it's just 0? Isn't it? When would it not be? You reused the function from other code? I did reuse the function from other code. I mean, I tried to update it accordingly. Because that's what I got from, I think it was MDN. I figured it was the same. Because it was math.random. This portion was for the math.random. But then I threw it into math.floor because it always gave the point nothingness, which is soul crushing. Do I have the min wrapped up? I do. There's the closing parentheses for floor. Nice. So there's that. Okay, so success is good. Don't mind me. I want to check out if you're curious, Graysol. Of course we're curious. Fun merge. See, we've got, don't mind me jumping over to OBS for proof. Yeah, gandering. Graysol's stuff. Do. Fun merge. Merge XS. There's a lot of colony stuff. There's a lot going on in there. It's doing something with the list. It's merging and sorting stuff. I was at least able to gauge that from your code. So I'm going to count that as a win for me. Okay, so, but what's happening with my issue now? So, Langley UK, isn't it? When would it not be? Toasty, he reused the function from another code. Langley, but it's a different case now, so we can refactor. Toasty, and the function does not know if min is 0 or not. Graysol, it's pattern matching, basically like a switch statement on steroids. Aha, clever. Well, good to know. Hey, Topher, how you doing? So, there's that out of OBS. Let's try and keep tinkering. So I've got our statement. What if I refresh again? See? Statements, I think that'll work out. Probably not. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. We're getting a lot of maybe nots, and I think that'll work out. It is certain. Don't know about that. Okay. I was hoping to see, I think the only one that I haven't seen so far is my sources say no. I was hoping to see all of them, but it is random. But the fact that it at least works is good. So, we need to blow our face hole. Brace yourselves. Oh dear God. There we go. Trying to regain what little lung capacity we have. That's tragic. I think I made it worse. We can always hold our breath. Breathing's overrated. Breathing's for winners. So, something about the following. We need to take. So I guess it's different because we don't really need to gauge and compare this input with the outcome. So before, see, we're comparing it to our number game stuff. Before we were taking in the guess because we were guessing a random number, and it would be compared to what was being generated. We don't really need to like match it up this time around. So the input and the return statement are separate entities. We don't have to set up the whole check and balance to make sure they entered the right question. We will set up validation stuff where when we gauge their input that they have a question mark and whatever else they needed somewhere. Something, text input, yeah, this one. But aside from that, let's see what else we can do. See. Okay, we're struggling. What is the next thing? Set up responses, math.random. So now we need to throw that out there into the ether. Print alert. Should we really do alert? I thought alert brought up the windows. Guess we can print it. Oh, no, it was moving it to the things. It was moving it to the stuff. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Uh, div response outside of the form. Outside of the form. Um, hey, question mark. Ask the Oracle. Let me ask BDX Inc. Cool. So it did show up. It shows up on the stuff. I wonder if we just line up the text over. We must line up the text over the CSS element. Gotta be what it is. Or it's returning like inside a box that's tied to the CSS. We'll figure it out. I'm not sure how it all works or how it will come together. But regardless, it's going to be under the form, still inside the body, but above the script. Oh, like a really weird jigsaw puzzle. Trying to figure out where the everything goes. So this will be response div ID answer returned return answer return answer. Seems long and stupid. If we should have just called it answer. If yeah, you know what? It will be just answer. Copy. Also, quotes. Answer. Followed by return answer. And then this gets commented out. Ta-da! Crisis averted. Save, save, save. Now. What to do, what to do. We can take this and we can shove it onto there. By doing the document blah blah blah. That's the technical term. Right? Wasn't document get element by ID and you just like smash it on to the stuff. Crap. Of course I can't figure it out. Maybe it was in our other file. Open. D documents. D coin toss. JavaScript, open JavaScript. Okay, so in this one, text content. That's what it was. Yeah, text content. Document.getElement by ID. The ID.text content equals blah. So let's try that. I don't know if that's the right answer. I'll look at chat in just a second. Steven's on a potential roll in the wrong direction, but fingers crossed. Document. Oh, return answer. That'll be our variable. Wait a second. Why don't we just use this? I just want to pile all of this shit on top of itself. We're gonna look at chat. We're gonna look at chat. Oh, we don't need to give it a variable of any type. We just do document get blah. Okay, okay. Toasty, Topher, did you make this? This is great. Topher, yeah. Looks lovely. Pretty basic, but thank you. The lesson does not seem to be basic enough. He's into the blue ones now, so yeah, they're a bit more difficult than the last few projects. There's levels? Hold on. What do you mean they're blue? I assume is that an industry term? Damn it, they're all blue. I don't know what I'm looking at. Damn, damn, damn. Okay, okay. We'll continue. Focus, Stephen. Document.stuff. We're getting there. We can explore many ways to do this. The bar at the top of the... Ah. Wow, little cat. You are... Oh, yeah, no, I'm right here. Hey, look. Buddy system. Hey, claws. Claws, princess. Claws. Jesus. Trying to scratch you. You were the one who called me, remember? No, 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 no. We're not rolling on F keys 3 through 9 right now. We're gonna roll later. Let me at least do some of the document stuff. Furry nonsense. But look, it's blue. The other ones are yellow. Fun. Okay, so. What are we doing? We're trying to survive. I don't know about that. Story of my life. Okay. Document and things. Document dot get element by ID. Yeah, look at that. Answer followed by dot text content equals r and I'm gonna be psyched if this thing works. There's no way in hell it's gonna work. Refresh. Bull little kitty, did you see that? Victory? Hell yeah, we did it. Beautiful. Beautiful. We made it happen. Now, whether that was the right way to execute it or not, I have no idea. But we're gonna continue on. See, from this point, I still feel like we need to do... Oh god. Oh god. Gravity. Don't mind me. Just we're losing our ability to control our motor skills as it gets later into the night. The things. So at this point, what if I do... what did we call it? It was answer. So here, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to bring in an image or if I'm supposed to create the Magic 8 Ball from CSS scratch, basically. Answer. I kind of thought it was CSS scratch, or like from 0. Border to pixels solid black. Okay. Save. Refresh. And now border radius. I'm totally drawing a blank. I know you can reference either like degrees or pixel count. Since I don't remember, I'm gonna do some hilarious high number like 632 pixels. Probably a bit much. Probably overkill. I think anything over this small amount of like probably 12 would have curved the edges. Save. I'm trying to make a ball, damn it. Did I set up a main div? I so hope I set up a main div. didn't. What a rookie. Soulless mother. God. Stack up. Okay, we can set up a main div. We can set up a main div. Do. Set up the blue ones now, so they're a bit more difficult than the last few. Okay, got it. The bar at the top of the example, Toasty. It is the so-called cynical bar, because it says yours will be better. Sorry, JK. I found that hilarious, but yes, funny. Toby, it's supposed to be encouraging. No, it is, but I already know. I'm still trying to. I mean, I am trying to conquer the projects, and to the best of my ability. He did put in time and effort to make all these projects, so I don't want to just like do the minimum to check the boxes, but we are still dragging all of the past, I don't know, 270 or 80 plus days of just checking the boxes to survive all the tutorial site and challenge type things that I was doing before. So we are coming into this with a kind of that'll do attitude, unfortunately. But that was because it was a lot of the activities were, especially Code Academy still holds the largest chunk, and those were a lot of either one checkbox type lessons to get onto the next page, like change one thing, read about it, look for the box, make the change, check the objective off, and move on. So it was all very kind of minute things, and then that rolled over to still the basic platform of Free Code Camp, effective and helpful, but same type of thing. Just sort of at a minimum follow the guide. We haven't dealt with a lot of creative space, and we've been sort of avoiding the CSS over the last two because we haven't really got to stretch our legs on that. In the last two projects we could have, but because of our history and growth, we've our path that we went down, we haven't really got to explore that to its fullest. But now we get to, thanks to these. So yes, in time, I think we'll start to see some more magic. See, magic 8-ball. See what I did there? Good, good. All right, continuing on. Supposed to be encouraging. The 8-ball is 2 SVG images in the example. Border radius 100 will get a 100% will give a circle. Aha! See? Cool. So it is images that you pulled. Fascinating. See, I was thinking of just making an 8-ball from CSS, from scratch. Maybe that's crazy. You could use a div, though, with border radius. Yeah, see? Which I think I still may stick with that. I just like the idea that it will always have the text perfectly centered. I know that's totally doable with lining up divs and other elements to get the text in the middle. But we'll get there. We will get there. Gopher, you get out of the projects what you put in. You do the bare minimum, and you get the bare minimum out of it. Same with programming in general, really. Exactly. So I've been trying to give it my best shot. The other thing is, I think it also kind of highlights exactly where I've been coming from, tutorial wise. This is it. Just like with the whole array length fiasco with the questionable for loop we had to shake off the rust, trying to remember with all those JavaScript challenges we did, both at Free Code Camp and Code Wars. We had to start basically from scratch again on how tracking down length in the array works, to identify which string we'll be referencing or which element index we'll be referencing. Can't even remember the terminology. So these projects are awesome. Greatly, greatly helpful. Now, what we were looking at the document stuff and shimmying things. We were going to do a main div and hope all tab div class. You know, I could have done just div and enter main d dum 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 dum. Little cat, check yourself. Hey, hey, hey. Who's got your fingers? Steven does. I know you're excited about your nap, little kitty, and technically, I think we may be getting close to the end of this. Hey, watch yourself. My fingers. Make the 8-ball toasty. Make the 8-ball from CSS. See, I think that'll be fun. Grace all Topher Gates applies to pretty much every skill. Exactly. Topher Gates. Now I'm a philosophizer. Oh yeah. Been our guiding force behind our misadventures into the programming world. And we thank you for that. We were gonna do the main stuff. That's where we were centering most things before. Dot for classes, right? Yes, dot for classes, hashes for IDs. Was it align content? Align. Okay, align. Stack of. Why can I not spell? Oh, and not GHT. Align items, self, or content. I think it was content center. Command save over to ours. Refresh. Nope. Typical. I guess we can always look at our other CSS as well. File. Open. Document stuff. Coin toss. Open. Text align. Text align. Rookie move, Steven. Rookie move. Way to forget. Ta-da, be diddy do do do. 100%. You say? Okay, well, it's a work in progress, but, Zakash. We'll get there. This isn't the prettiest 8-ball I've ever seen, but we're gonna find a way. Worst case, we download 2 images, we'll be golden. But in the meantime, we'll try to make it from scratch. Topher, align content, align self, and align items are all used with Flexbox. Oh, that's right. One of you dudes sent us the link to, there was the like frog application, like Flex. I think it's Flexbot, which was like a short, small tutorial site with like 24 micro lessons. to highlight the different ways to utilize Flexbox. And I saved the link. I have the link. Actually, I can post that. I can regurgitate. Yeah, Flex, exactly. Graysol, Flexbox Froggy. Yeah, I saved. Copy. Twitchy stuff, twitchy stuff, twitchy stuff. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. That. Yeah, that. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. See? Toasty. Something like position relative, adding bottom 50%, height 0, makes the same height as width. It's a little hacky, though. Huh. Well, that's still interesting. Position relative, adding bottom 50, height 0, makes the height, or makes the same height as width. I totally like that. Let me... Little kitty just moved. Oh god, there's so much fur in the air. Now it's in her eyes. Now we need a second mic to use as a real eye patch. Oh god. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. Okay. Let's... Oh god. Pirate Steven. Yarg. Mostly the webcam and the mic eye patch is fine. Little kitty's moved. We can finally stretch her arms. So get rid of, I guess border radius can stay at 100, and we want to add in position relative value for the position property. One step down. Padding bottom 50%. Padding bottom 50%. Followed by something height 0. Height 0. I wonder if auto would work. 0 is probably better. Height. I wonder if it's just 0 or 0 pixels. Tough call. Let's see how this goes. Save. Refresh. That's a whole hell of a lot better than what I had. Not gonna lie. That is way better than what Steven had. 50%, try 100, noted. Yes, circle time. That is a massive 8. I wonder if I can do 8 pixels. Does that change anyone's day? That probably made it worse. My sources say no. I'm telling you, the 8-ball is mocking me. Topher embedded some deep learning AI in the background of his. Oh, this is my 8-ball. It's just 8-balls in general. All the 8-balls are terrible. The 8-balls are watching us. It's Skynet. It's starting small, but it's Ballnet, which doesn't sound great at all either. But it's taking over and they're watching us. Be weary of any and all 8 balls, digital or the real physical one that you could take with you somewhere. This is scary. They're mocking me. I know it. Someone's watching us. I can feel it. Not just the live stream, but for the 8 ball specifically. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so interesting, never would have thought of that. Toasty. It's the widest compatible way to achieve that, I think. Gopher, I'm not very good with CSS, to be honest. Most of what I do with CSS is just fiddling and heavy trial and error. Toasty. It might be padding bottom 100% though. Grace saw accidentally implemented deep learning AI, right? Just, by happenstance. Grace all Topher Gates. Pretty sure that's true for everyone. Topher Ballnet. Right? Probably poor choice of words on my part, but that's okay. It's after midnight, so anything goes. 50. Better delete that and start from scratch. I do think we may end up just downloading a couple SVG files or equivalent for the 8-ball fiasco. We'll get there. We'll get there. What else can I do briefly that wouldn't launch a 45-minute mystery tour that would require lots of additional effort? Dover. I wish they would have called basketball ball net. I can't even say it. Too funny. EDX8, by the way, Flexbot cheat sheet. Flex item, flex container, flex items, cross access main act. To active powers, display flex on flex container. You want rows or columns? Rows. Wow, this is a trusty guide. It's just... Huh. Look at that. This is... Well, I mean, you put it in chat, but just so it's archived on the stream. See, it's this super awesome, like, decision tree of what you need, and then it brings you to the next thing. Very cool. Thank you, Graysol. You've got all kinds of fun links. That will be another link that we save. In fact, I'm going to save that now. Copy. Notes. Pasty, make paste, paste. And there we go. Good times. Okay, let's get back to chat. I think we've lost any and all momentum. Just throwing it out there. We set up some highly questionable CSS. Clever, albeit, but not exactly what we're looking for just yet. We'll figure it out. There's some work to do. But we did set up a good chunk of our JavaScript. So I think this is a good base to set or to start off of tomorrow, which will be day 300. Technically, we're already hanging out in day 300. So that's what we've got. The middlemans. By the way, do you want to have max be answer dot length minus 1 instead? Oh, do I want? Oh my god, the middlemans, you're totally right. That explains why I never once saw My sources say no. It's 'cause it keeps skipping it. Oh my god, it keeps skipping it. Right? Or would it include it? Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Wait. Oh god, my sources say no is that I just looked at chat. I see it. Toasty, my sources say no is on the left. Okay, I think we've confirmed that it's definitely late enough, and we get to end the stream due to due to medical concerns of confusion. Yeah, we're Steven is broken. We have blown past the point of delirium and all sound judgment. We aren't going to touch our code further because we're only going to destroy it. All of the fun will continue with day 300 tomorrow, which is awesome. That means there's only going to be 65 more days left. Can't wait. We'll celebrate more tomorrow. But let's go ahead and close out of some of this nonsense and quickly back out before we sabotage all of this stuff ourselves without Little Kitty's help. Because clearly we're not sound mind at this point in time. Save. Good. We did sort out all the GitHub nonsense. Let's go ahead and crack open the desktop app, GitHub. Can't find. Oh god, wait. What do I do with this? Yeah. OBS. Show. Minimize. Yeah, that. What I moved file things. Locate. You know what? Screw it. I'll worry about uploading it to GitHub post stream. We'll save that nightmare for another day. In the meantime, thank you again to anyone and everyone who stopped by to view the stream. What's going down? Peace out. Gonna binge watch Stranger Things. Hell yeah, I'm gonna do that. Although I should wait for the missus to watch Stranger Things. Because that would be not fun to do that without her. So we'll wait for that. But as far as the stream goes, thank you again to anyone and everyone who stopped by to view the stream, whether it was just hang out and or assist. Today we had Kinda 808, Mr. Demon Wolf, Langley UK, Toasty, Graysol, and Topher. And was there anyone else who slipped in? I think not. Oh, and the middlemans, right? And the middleman. Good times. Thank you for all the views and support. In the meantime, we are going to be stopping the stream. Day 299 comes to an end, but the adventure continues tomorrow with day 300. Yeah, gonna be awesome. Probably not. It'll basically be this. Same as it has been for the last 299 days, but still, 300. Milestone for Steven. 65 more days of pure frustration. Looking forward to it. Anywho, are you sure you want to stop the stream? Hell yeah. Kill it.